When you think of big worlds, the games that come to mind are Minecraft, GTA, Skyrim, and a few others. But some games take a big map and go further, like way further. How's it going, guys? I'm Liam, this is Instant Gaming, and today we're looking at 11 game worlds that are actually bigger than planet Earth. First up at number 11, probably the most expected game to be on this list, we have No Man's Sky. If you think open world games like Skyrim or GTA 5 are big, wait until you take off in this game. This space exploration epic doesn't just give you a big map, it gives you a universe, literally. The game's procedurally generated cosmos contains about 18 quintillion planets. That is 18 followed by 18 zeros, each with its own terrain, weather, and alien life. You could spend a lifetime exploring and still barely scratch the surface. To put it in perspective, if every player visited one planet per second, it would take over 500 billion years for humanity to see them all. Earth's 510 million square kilometers suddenly feels like a tiny backyard. But No Man's Sky isn't just about size. It's about the awe of discovery, landing on a glowing pink moon, naming a species that looks like a sentient pineapple, or warping across galaxies in search of rare resources. Since its rocky 2016 launch, developer Hello Games has turned it into one of the most ambitious and beautiful experiences in gaming. So yes, No Man's Sky makes Earth look small, and that is exactly the point. The universe is yours to explore. Coming in at number 10, we have Elite Dangerous, where open world takes on an entirely new meaning, because the world is the Milky Way galaxy itself. And this isn't an exaggeration. The game's map is a 1-for-1 scale recreation of our real galaxy, with over 400 billion star systems, each containing planets, moons, asteroid belts, and space stations you can actually visit. Compared to that, Earth isn't even a rounding error. Players take the helm of their own spaceship, carving out a life as a trader, explorer, smuggler, or bounty hunter. Want to fly to the center of the galaxy? You can. Want to find real exoplanets that NASA has catalogued? They're in there too. It's an astronomy lesson wrapped inside an interstellar adventure. The sheer scale is mind-bending. Even with thousands of players exploring for years, less than 1% of the galaxy has been discovered. Traveling from one end to the other would take months, if not years, of real time. So while other games boast big maps, Elite Dangerous casually offers a galaxy. It is the ultimate space sandbox where Earth is just a faint blue dot, and you're free to leave it far, far behind. At number 9, we have Light No Fire, the upcoming survival sandbox from Hello Games. And it promises something wild, an entire fantasy world the size of Earth. Okay, I know this is 11 worlds bigger than Earth, but it's still pretty crazy. The studio described it as a planet the size of Earth, a truly open world with no boundaries at a scale never attempted before. Imagine this, towering mountains that stretch miles into the sky, and massive oceans so vast that you'll need large boats and crews to cross them. In other words, this isn't just another map, it's a full-scale planet where you can sail, climb, explore, and build with friends across continents of wilderness. Every biome, river, forest, and hidden ruin will lie within reach, waiting to be discovered. You'll be able to climb the tallest peaks, plunge into the deepest oceans, and ride dragons over landscapes bigger than you've ever seen in a multiplayer sandbox. Even though the game isn't out yet, the promise of Light No Fire is clear. A wild, sprawling, planet-scale playground where the world itself becomes your canvas. I am so ready to explore at a scale where the familiar planet Earth size suddenly looks modest. In Starfield, Bethesda gave us one of their biggest universes yet. Forget hiking across a single continent or even circling a planet, this sci-fi epic lets you soar across 1,000 planets, scattered among more than 100 star systems. Compared to that, Earth suddenly feels like the tutorial zone. Each planet in Starfield has its own geography, atmosphere, gravity, and secrets. One moment you're scanning alien flora on a frozen moon, and the next you're dogfighting pirates in orbit above a lava world. It's a spacefaring adventure where fast travel means jumping light years. If you tried to walk every square kilometer of Starfield's explorable terrain, it would take you longer than human history itself. Because these aren't just levels, they are entire worlds. Bethesda built a cosmos so large that Earth could fit inside it billions of times over. Of course, the best part isn't just the scale, it's what you do in it. You build ships, recruit crewmates, smuggle contraband, or chase the mysteries of the galaxy. Starfield isn't just big, it's astronomical, proving that when it comes to exploration, the sky is no longer the limit. Coming in at number 7, we have Dual Universe. This sci-fi MMO doesn't just offer a big map, it gives you an entire shared universe. Every player exists on the same server, shaping and exploring a single continuous galaxy filled with full-size planets. Each world in Dual Universe is massive, thousands of kilometers wide and fully editable. You can dig, build, and terraform anything from underground cities to orbital stations. Players design spaceships, establish trade empires, and even create their own societies, all in real time. The result? A living, breathing civilization spanning multiple planets where everything you see was built by someone. What makes it special is the scale and persistence. There are no loading screens, no instant zones, and no boundaries. Just seamless travel from the surface of one world to another. Fly high enough, break through the atmosphere, and you are literally in space. So yes, Dual Universe is bigger than Earth because Earth is just one world, and this is a universe built by players. It's not just open world, it's open everything. Speaking of everything, coming in at number 6 is the game Everything. Imagine a game where you can play not just as a hero or a spaceship, but as literally anything. A bear, a galaxy, a rock, or even an atom. That is Everything, the wonderfully weird and philosophical game from David O'Reilly that makes Earth look downright tiny. In Everything, you're free to explore a universe that spans from the microscopic to the cosmic. You can zoom in so far you become a grain of sand, or zoom out until entire galaxies dance around you. There's no traditional map. Instead, the entire cosmos is your playground. Compared to its infinite scale, our planet is just one small speck in a grand, interconnected web of being. The magic lies in its message. Everything is connected. You can roll through fields as a herd of giraffes, drift through space as a nebula, or even become a concept like happiness. It's part game, part meditation, part cosmic comedy. Why walk across a map when you can become the map? In Solar 2, you don't play as a character, you play as a rock, then a planet, and eventually a star. It's the ultimate cosmic glow-up, where your playground isn't just a continent or a planet, but the entire universe. The game starts small, you're a lonely asteroid drifting through space, smash into a few smaller rocks, and you grow. Absorb enough mass, and suddenly you're a planet with moons orbiting you. And then if you keep going, you'll ignite into a star, form solar systems, and even merge into galaxies. It's not an open world, it's an open cosmos, bigger than anything Earth could dream of fitting inside. There's no set path, no limits, and no end to the fun. You can crash into things, sling planets around, or go full supernova just to see what happens. Solar 2 turns the concept of level progression into astronomical evolution. Compared to Solar 2's scale, Earth feels like a tiny pebble in your gravitational wake. Coming in at number 4, we have Universe Sandbox. If you've ever wanted to throw planets around like marbles, Universe Sandbox lets you do exactly that, and so much more. The Cosmic Simulator doesn't just give you a big map, it gives you the entire universe. Compared to that, Earth is just a background decoration. In Universe Sandbox, you can create solar systems, collide galaxies, or hurl moons into orbit just to see what happens. It's part science, part chaos, and 100% awe-inspiring. Want to see what happens if Jupiter replaces the sun? Spoiler, it's not great for Earth. Curious about two Milky Ways crashing into each other? You can simulate that in real time. The beauty of it all is how grounded it is in real physics. Every orbit, explosion, and gravitational pull behaves just like it would in reality. Only you're the one in control. It's like running your own miniature Big Bang every time you click the mouse. If you've ever dreamed of being an unstoppable superhero with the power to crack planets like eggs, Megaton Rainfall is your ticket to cosmic chaos. This indie marvel drops you into a first-person perspective as a godlike being tasked with saving humanity from alien invaders, while desperately trying not to obliterate humanity in the process. What makes Megaton Rainfall truly jaw-dropping isn't just the superpowers, it's the scale. The game's map isn't just open world, it's open universe. You can fly from city to continent to orbit to outer space, and then keep going, past planets, through solar systems, and beyond. In fact, the playable map is larger than planet Earth itself, dwarfing even the biggest sandbox games out there. There are no loading screens, no visible walls, just an endless expanse waiting to be explored, or accidentally vaporized. It's a dizzying experience that blurs the line between video game and virtual cosmos. One moment you're stopping alien blasts over Tokyo, the next you're soaring faster than light towards a distant star. Coming in at number 2, we have Spore. Before procedural generation became a buzzword, Spore let players build entire universes from scratch, and then play God with them. Developed by Maxis and released in 2008, this quirky life simulation adventure takes you from a single-cell organism slurping around in primordial goo to a galaxy-hopping civilization capable of rewriting stars. The best part, the map in Spore isn't just big, it's bigger than Earth. Way bigger. Once you evolve past the tribal and civilization stages, the game zooms out really far, revealing a galaxy with over 500,000 explorable planets. You can visit each one, terraform them, populate them, or blow them up. We've all done it. There are star systems stretching endlessly in every direction, each with unique worlds, life forms, and bizarre alien empires that might want to trade or vaporize you. It's easy to lose hours or entire weekends wandering through the cosmic playground you helped create. One moment you're designing adorable critters with googly eyes, the next you're a spacefaring god waging interstellar war. Spore isn't just about evolution, it's about imagination on a galactic scale. This is open universe and you're in charge of every molecule. And finally, at number 1, we have Star Citizen. If you've ever dreamed of living a second life among the stars, Star Citizen might just be your ticket to the cosmos. Developed by Cloud Imperium Games, this ever-evolving space simulation isn't content with just giving you a planet to explore, it gives you the entire universe. The scale of Star Citizen is nothing short of mind-blowing. The game's map isn't just bigger than Earth, it's astronomically bigger. Players can explore massive star systems, each filled with planets, moons, asteroid belts, and space stations, all rendered with staggering detail. You can walk across a city the size of a real metropolis, climb into your ship, blast off seamlessly into orbit, and then set course for another world hundreds of millions of kilometers away. No loading screens, no teleporting, just pure scale. From the bustling neon sprawl of Area 18 to the frozen waste of Microtech, every planet feels like its own living, breathing ecosystem. And since the universe of Star Citizen is still expanding, the galaxy just keeps getting bigger. Whether you're a trader, explorer, or space pirate, one thing is for certain. In Star Citizen, you're never going to get tired of the map. And that is 11 game worlds that make Earth look like a small blue pixel. So where will you be visiting next? Let me know any big worlds I missed in the comments, and let's have a discussion. So for all things gaming, don't forget to subscribe to Instant Gaming, and of course you can check out our website for great deals on games at instant-gaming.com. And as always, thanks for watching.